Totally not me forgetting to install this game until about 10 minutes ago. Oh, I'm so stupid. I completely forgot. I had a really busy day today and I forgot. I bought it yesterday and then like 10 minutes ago, I went to start setting things up because I usually start setting up about 10 minutes before the show so that I can like install any updates or anything like that. Hi, Arthur. And I went like, oh crap, because it gives you the option on mobile to install it. But I didn't. I thought I did. I guess I'm wrong. I'm really dumb. Anyway, greetings. Wednesdays are usually, lately have been held aside for Remedy games. Control, Max Payne, things like that. Quantum Break. But I played them all. And I played them all pretty extensively. So for a little while, this Wednesday show is going to be called Waiting for Control Resonant Wednesday. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So, hi Spatula, Arthur, Unknown, hello, good to see you. So today we're going to test drive Silent Hill F. I really love the Silent Hill series, as most of you know. It's probably not that long of a game because it only took like 6 minutes to install, or it's just a really light build, which is also cool. And what I'm going to do is while that's happening, I'm going to start a poll. And I'm just going to say... Let's see, we're going to call this worth a full playthrough. And we're just going to have it, I think that's how you spell playthrough. Playthrough. I'm going to shorten it, just because I don't know how to spell that. Worth full playthrough. And I'll let you decide. We got yes, no. I think that's fine. So let's start the poll. Hi, Progs. You do not need to vote. Or my network is prime time Lewis Hamilton. Maybe the hammer time functionality turned on. I don't know. You don't have to vote right away. Hi, Mrs. Muss. But let's watch for a little while throughout the show. Just vote. If you see something that's like, I don't want to see this anymore, vote no. If you end up liking it, vote yes. Hey, that's me. I'm pro with the Bulldog Carbonara. That's my favorite ramen that you can get at home. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume here, so it's gonna be really loud. Oh, that might be. I think Unreal is pretty small. That's at least you can make some big things. All right. Display language, English. Voice language. I know a purist should probably go Japanese, but I'm gonna go English. And the output is going to be for headphones, because that's what I'm using. I assume some of you are too. Brightness. I'll go a little dark because I have HDR and it makes everything really, really... I'll leave that right in the middle. Display German language. That would help you. It wouldn't help me very much. Health warning. In some rare cases, some players may experience symptoms such as Hey, well that's not fair. I don't know what I'm going to experience now. This game is set in the 60s and there's some depictions based on I don't know who they think is going to play this, but I can't read that fast. And I know you can't either. Silent Hill F. It's nice and quiet so far. So I'm still going to go in and crank the volume down because it's something I always hear. And I think it has to do with the fact that I have some compression and stuff on my voice. What? Switch. Yes, yes. All right, Unknown. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the lurks. It's almost as good as a full view. I'd rather have you guys hanging here with me chatting, but... I don't know what the F stands for yet, Humble Primate. I know it's set in Japan in the 1960s. So until you get jump scared, you love horror. Nice. Yeah, Mrs. Muss is pretty sick. I expect in like a week I will also be sick, but we'll play it as it comes. Humble, I don't know anything about this game other than that I love the Silent Hill series. I'm just going to turn everything down. If it's too quiet, let me know. If it's too loud, let me know. I think we'll go high dynamic range. It's probably fine. How's this? I'm just going to talk over this. There's music, so I figure music is usually the thing that blurts my voice needs to duck the most. You can use ducking in broadcast software, but I don't think ducking really works. If you've ever been like at a wedding and the DJ starts talking and the music gets quiet underneath his voice, that's what ducking is. I don't think it works. I'm explaining what ducking is so we can test out the volume. So if this is good, I'll move on. During the gameplay, if things get muddy with sound effects, let me know. See what's in graphics. No. I'm gonna go for performance. I think this performance mode is probably the best. I want it to move fast. I do care about graphics, but okay, everybody here, I got 12 of you watching. Thank you for being here. Let's see what the intro's all about. I assume it's going to have a long intro that explains. Motion blur is something that, I don't know, some people like turning it on and off, but it just means that like when you're moving really quickly, especially in action scenes, there will be a little bit of blurriness to the screen. I think it helps to illustrate movement a little bit. Some people don't like it because they feel like it blurs the game or can sometimes slow down your reaction time and things like that. I think in this kind of game, it's fine. I'm okay with it. If it's bad, we'll notice and turn it off. So let's watch the intro. Like I said, please provide feedback. If it's too loud, let me know. All right, action. Weaker enemies and more resources. The traditional Silent Hill for story focus. Hard is for players familiar with action horror games. Casual, story. I'm gonna go with the traditional Silent Hill difficulty. Balanced puzzles experience for players looking for a traditional Silent Hill experience. That's all I want. I like Silent Hill. It's hard enough as it is. I'll just leave it. Hard puzzles is what they do. So there should be some good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for a minute here.
I don't need them anyway. Who even cares about their dumb games?
Hinako? I thought you were playing with your friends.
They said I can't play house with them because I hang out with boys.
Well, how about you play with your big sister instead?
Really?
Thanks for waiting.
Junko.
Did something happen?
Just reminiscing a little. About, when we were kids, you always looked out for me.
Hinako.
Here. This is for you.
It's beautiful.
They're impressive so far. This looks pretty good. It's a fairly new game. I think it's a 2025 game. I wonder who made it. Bloober made Silent Hill 2's remake. This is gonna be Konami, maybe? We probably already saw it and I'm just dumb. Torii Gate. Good, thank you, Arthur. Quick title screen. Sometimes those come after tutorials and stuff. Yeah. A lot of haters out there, George. This one didn't get a lot of hate, so it's either... That's why we're test driving it. It's either going to be like good weird or bad weird or meh. It might just be meh. I don't know. Asset played it and liked it. I respect his taste in games. And it really looks good. And this is set on performance, so there's actually a slightly higher graphics setting that I could use, but this is fine. I think this looks great.
Hinako! How dare you speak to your parents like that?
Oh.
Please calm down.
This Junko knows how to show some respect. Why the hell can't you be more like her?
George's got the lights down. Awesome.
Where do you think you're going? We're not done here, young lady.
Darling, please. You've already made your point.
Then why isn't she listening to me? If you hadn't spoiled her so much, she wouldn't act like such a brat all the time.
Hinako, don't go. Your father's just worried.
I'm gonna go see my friends.
Come on,
Humble Primate.
There's no way. Never.
I don't remember if you were here when I played Silent Hill 2's remake, or if you're familiar with it, but I think we're in for a fairly cinematic situation in general. I'm going to take my time and just look around. It starts with family drama, the things that we like. I don't think I'm supposed to go back here, so I'm just going to look around a little bit. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just going to walk around. I don't know what the dress or skirt, whatever that's called, is called, but those are very popular now. I didn't realize it's like a 1960s thing. I see a lot of women wearing those. They did a good job with like the physics of the clothing and everything so far. It seems like a nice house. Nice. Spatula's got the... you were telling me about the wood fire scented candles. You could see in the family photo that she was standing away from the family. Good grab. Good eye. Yeah, this was at least temporarily, I don't know for how long, but it was at least temporarily banned in Australia because of, I don't know, depictions of violence against children and stuff. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. That looks like into town. I like that there's no HUD. There's no map. There's nothing. Yeah, too violent. This is somebody else's house. It's relatively new, yeah, Progs. It's, and greetings. It is, I think it's less than a year old. Entry to mountain prohibited. Okay.
Landslides blocked off the path. Used to climb up there.
Does look like a school outfit. Yep. Did you guys have uniforms at school? I never went to a school with a uniform, but there was one. There was a private school in my hometown that required a uniform. It was a Catholic school. But I think here in Los Angeles, they did do school uniforms for a long time. Partially because there was clothing was associated with gangs. So if they just had everyone dress alike, people wouldn't know what gang each other were from, I guess. So, hi, Julie G. Interesting, frogs. Social media is banned for 16 and under. You know, I could see that being a thing. I think instead of banning things, though, we should just probably require that parents take closer care of their kids. You know, I don't know. UK schools have them. Yeah. Bulgarian schools, only private schools have it. No uniforms for Julie. I think in the US it depends on a lot of different things too. Probably everywhere, but George, some of the schools in your area require. Interesting. All right, here we have a local doctor's note. There have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure the older generations who've grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who might chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, echinococcus, to name just a few. That last one I've never heard of. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Okay, fair. Got it. Weapons, there's 3 slots. Omamori. I don't know what that is. I know Mori, helps people decide who the father is, but I don't even know if he's on TV anymore. Yep. Foxes were a big part of Japanese cultures. We saw a lot of them in both of the Ghost of games. And here, not even 20 minutes in, we see more. These houses built like a mixture of corrugated steel and wood is pretty cool. Pretty neat. What? You guys signed each other's shirts on the last day? That's a really good idea. Towards the end of the school year here, they do yearbooks. Well, at least they did when I was young. I don't know if it's still a thing. But they did yearbooks, so you would sign each other's yearbooks and wish each other a happy summer, or especially I think senior year, it was really important. Town's kind of dead. Not a lot going on here. That's another thing I was going to say, Arthur. I think some of the older generations...
Yes, I'll pray.
I think, like, my parents are probably old enough. Rest at a Hokora. I'm going to have to read what this is. Oh, cool. It's a typewriter. Or, as we saw in Silent Hill 2, the big red squares on the wall. I guess these are going to be the save points instead. Typewriter is Resident Evil. I don't know why. So...
Oh, gods. What should I do?
Where's the journals? Hold down. There we go. I want to learn about this stuff. Okay, me. Shimizu Hinako. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me except being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess got used to running around a lot when I was a kid, since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit I can be stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision. Yeah, typical. Mom, Shimizu Kimi. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then, but maybe I hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. Just cannot, will not accept her way of life. All right. Dad, Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person that came to mind. He barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry. And once he's angry, he explodes, loses control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Sure, George, certainly. Hang on, I missed some stuff. strict dress codes around Humble. That's good. Only t-shirts allowed to have school logo t-shirts. Interesting. I remember when we used to get in trouble for wearing certain shirts to school. Some have to have collars. I did not finish college. I started college, but I was already working at that point, and work just ended up working out better for me. I was never really a good academic person. And it did seem like a shrine. Yep, she was stopping to pray. This is a save point, but... And I don't mind you asking, George. Ask whatever you like. I'm here for that. No way, Prague. So you ended school about the time that lockdowns happened? Okay. Julie had to wear skirts or dresses in school until you were going into the 7th grade. That's cool. I never really had to deal with it. They would just criticize us if if we weren't wearing clothing that fit us right. Like a bunch of people used to like sag their pants and they didn't like that, or girls would dress too scantily or whatever, or if your shirt had something offensive on it. And no, I also I'm too young to have experienced getting hit with rulers and stuff at school. In the UK, they won't let you in. Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. From what I understand, that's what they are there for. So here's another one. Now we're talking about Junko, her sister, Kinuta Junko, but notice her sister's face is all blacked out. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. I found it interesting that in that scene where she gave her the bell on the string, you couldn't see her face. And now here we are in the journal, and you still can't see her face. Use an X in front of a Hakora to see a list of things you can do. You can save your progress by going to the record. Yep. And then collectibles, you might come across valuable items and information while exploring. Use the start button and go to the collectibles page to view them. Yeah. Okay, cool. Should keep on moving because I don't know what to do. No way, you didn't have to do any exams? That's wild. Yeah, just like Silent Hill 2, I think there will be a bunch of stuff that tells the story. What else will be here, I'm not sure. This feels a lot like the beginning of Silent Hill 2 when he just decides to walk down into the town. Except for here where there's no, like, creepy noises.
Where's everyone?
Yet.
What about Chizuruya? Maybe you'll find someone there.
To the general store. Whoa, that is quite a word. Ibisugaoka? Ibisugaoka. I'm guessing that's how you say that. I live in the small rural town of Ibisugaoka. I'm going to call that Ibi from now on. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The Grand Iron Bridge that connects the town to nearby cities is the only reminder of this town's former glory. Okay. And swipe down. Okay, map is pretty. Can I zoom? Let me zoom. There we go. So that's me. This is a save point. Okay. It's kind of cool, Progs, you know? I like that about Silent Hill. I think we'll see some similarities once things really get moving. Looks like across the street there's a doorway might be able to open. I think once things start to move, it might change. We might see some more exciting things and more things that remind us. It's stuck. Yeah, I'm so glad to not be in school right now. Jeez. Yeah, a lot of violence. You see a lot of it online too. See a lot of kids fighting and filming each other fighting and all that stuff. It's just bonkers. I'm glad that there really wasn't much. We had cameras, like disposable cameras were pretty popular when I was going to school, but those would just capture a second and it didn't really matter. Okay, here's an article. There's some serious issues in EB. Starting around May, EB began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. That's a scary time. And prefect, I think, is the way that Japan identifies either states or counties, like large areas that might encompass more than one town. I think that's what prefect is, like a region. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division, or the PDDD, as we're going to call them from now on, is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters. Cool. And this is a mailbox. It's pretty cool. That's a neat design for a mailbox. It does so far look innocent. I agree. I don't think it's going to be innocent for very long. Do you guys have metal detectors at school? I went to a pretty big high school for the last couple of years of school, and they had metal detectors. I think mostly just because of the size of the school and the fact that they did have some violence occur there, but no, not like a school shooting. I think mostly they wanted to keep, they had somebody like attack with somebody else with a knife or something a couple of years before I went there. But it was weird going through a metal detector every day, in and out of school every single day. I grew up in a small town, and so when I moved and went to this big school, it was really strange.
Excuse me? Is anyone there?
Hey, those penny loafers. Dead animals.
Better find another way.
So at the school I went to, there was a main entrance, and in the morning you went through the main entrance, which had security and metal detectors. And the school was originally built without metal detectors, so there were entrances all around this giant school that. And the thing was, you could, if you left through one of those entrances and the door shut behind you, you were locked out and you had to circle around the school and come in through the front door again. And so what we used to do is we used to bring like a pen and jam it in the door so that you could leave, but jam the door open. And we would like go to the store, or like go to like smoke in the woods or whatever. And then about every other time, you'd come back and find out that someone figured out what you were doing and took the pen out, and that's when you'd get in trouble. So you'd have to go back through the front and get busted for leaving school, pretty much. This town describes the majority of the souls in your area. Empty. It is kind of cool. But I always felt, it's interesting, it always did make me feel safe to be at school, because I knew no one had weapons, and we had, fights and stuff like everyone else. I didn't get involved in any of that.
I remember
but
there was a shortcut up ahead.
It always did make me feel good, but before moving there, I had never, ever thought about someone bringing a weapon to school. Ever. Never, ever. I did a little, yeah. I wasn't very good at school. Like I like reading and I like education and stuff. I just didn't really like going to school. So, yeah, there were times where, you would just want to leave. There was a mall right next to the school, so we would leave and run through the woods. But also in that part of the country, they had truancy officers, were police officers that would catch you, and if you were underage, you could get in trouble for not being at school.
It's a curse. It has to be. How else could she die like that? I would never. Not that family. Shh. Someone's going to hear you.
Yeah, there was plenty of that, Progs. I've said it before, but back then, like when I went to high school, you could still smoke cigarettes in restaurants and stuff. And so that's mostly what we were doing, but there were kids doing that stuff too. So this said something about... I kind of understood what they said, like, not that family, or something like bad was happening, and I wonder who they're talking about. Are they talking about us? Good, Julie. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, school was stressful. I just didn't, I just didn't. At a certain point, I stopped trying. Like, I just kind of did the bare minimum. No regrets, though.
Traitor.
Sakuko.
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
A truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
See you.
I like that music.
You traitor.
Who said that? Traitor. Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Okay, so that was a friend. So the way the map is working is, remember I had to check the map all the time in Silent Hill? This is reminiscent of that, because now we see that she's drawing on the map. She wrote an X here because you can't get through, and then she drew the shortcut, and then it looks like she drew a picture of her friend. And so now we're headed down this way. Okay. Getting bits and pieces. Oh, there's something. Name, Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief, and black polka dots. Details of disappearance. The rest of it has been torn off. So it's like a...
It's torn.
Missing persons report. Dude, that's crazy. A liter of vodka? That's a lot. For a kid, especially. Jeez. Hey, Two Life, what's up? We're just talking about school and checking out Silent Hill F here. It's a test drive because there's no Remedy games for me to play right now. I'm waiting on Control Resonant at the moment. I like Silent Hill games a lot, but I figured we'd give this one a test and see if it's worth doing a whole playthrough. I get the feeling it's not super long, so it may just be a good filler. I don't read that. This is familiar, though. These are like the little signs we found all over Ghost of Yotei. Little street signs. She was as short as Yuki. Okay, so like a liter of vodka probably would have killed her. Still under construction. When are they going to be finished? I like the color palette, and it feels damp. They did a great job at, like, you know, the puddles and everything.
It's Shu.
Shu? Who's Shu? Why Shu? Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Remember, folks, it's 1960, so they're all very conservative at this stage. So she's supposed to fulfill her role as playing specifically as a girl and doing what's accepted, and this boy Shu accepted her as a little more than that.
Hey, partner.
Shu.
Everybody's acting so strange.
Say something.
What about you? Nothing you want to say?
Well, if you don't have anything, neither do I.
Well, that's my Hinako. It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though. But whatever you end up choosing, you know I'll always be there for you.
Shu.
Shu, thanks for waiting. And Hinako, too.
Rinko.
What were you guys talking about?
None of your damn business.
Nothing, really.
Yeah, technically nothing. They said nothing.
She said that she just wanted to talk to someone.
It helped, too.
Oh. Glad to be of service, ma'am. If I had known you'd be here, I would have brought that magazine you lent me.
Oh, you can hold on to it. I knew I wasn't getting it back when I lent it to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
That is the way it goes.
What do you think you're laughing at? You've got something of hers too, don't you? Right?
Wait, did I borrow something? Hey, Hinako, do I get to hold on to the 500 yen I owe you too?
What happened to paying her back with interest?
I never said that. You can't prove I did.
Okay, that does it. If I lend you something, you're signing a contract to give it back.
Don't be such a meanie.
Something in the bog?
Yeah, but I fell asleep.
Hinako?
Sorry. What?
You trick.
Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run now. Whoa. Run, ma'am, run. It's turning everything into what? Flowers? Go, 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 go. Hey! crawl throughs are the worst. Pretty good QTEs so far. They're not really quick time events. Oh. But they are like I have to take action. Oh no. Oh no. What the hell? There we go. Junko, that's her sister that got married and went away. It's possible, boss. Nice transition. That was cool.
That hurt.
Okay, so now we're hurt.
Good thing I got this from Shu.
Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. That sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Red capsules. Painkillers in capsules relieves pain. Slightly restores health and current max sanity.
That's better. Please let everyone else be okay.
L1 plus X, circle, square, triangle. Oh, I see. I did not need to do X, circle, square. Alright, I got it. So L1's going to bring up my inventory. And Prague, the thing you said about seeing someone on the bus and having them look significantly different. I have a story like that too. And people just change as they grow, right? And I don't hold it against anybody. Life is difficult and your decisions have consequences, and sometimes just hereditary stuff happens that you can't control. But it's interesting. It's good perspective, I think, to realize that really it's pretty rare for people to stay the same forever. So when you look at someone and see that they're wealthy or happy or in perfect shape, maybe, you know, you're just as likely to go those routes as well. Bandage. Coated in ointment used to stop bleeding. Applications is taught in all local schools and it greatly restores your health. Okay, cool. I wish Asset would tune in right now because I think that he would have some...
This place. I need to get back to Sakako.
I think he would have some pretty good commentary, at least to... I'd like to get his vote as well. I see that we're about 89% yes right now, so if you haven't voted, you can hold on as long as you want. We can do it all, we can review at the end. I'll let you know before I review. Find a way back to the Chizuruya General Store. Yeah, see, this is so much like Silent Hill. So now we know this red area is dangerous. I see that the map goes off this way, but it also goes this way. And there's some X's where you can't get through. Yep, got it. I don't want to climb up there just yet. Humble Primate, I am living proof. I know. I feel like I've gained, we've talked about it a bunch. Hey, some capsules. I've gained like probably more than 20 pounds since I had some health stuff happening and I don't know, a little over a year ago. And it is a lot easier to gain than it is to lose. I also think it's a lot of like the ebb and flow of life. I mean, it's most things don't last forever, even when you want them to. My knee right now, thank you for asking, it's going okay. I still have pain, but it's less than yesterday, and I made sure to stay off it as much as I could today. But it's still there. I'm not done yet. I probably will go throughout the rest of the weekend just immobilizing it.
Who's there? Is that you, Shu?
What I need is a good weapon. It's true. Yeah. It's probably more so in the US, you're right. We have a lot of foods that are not very good for you. Murphy's doing great. She's such a trooper. She goes in for a checkup, I think, to get her staples removed next week. I just talked to the regional manager of that pet store, and I was friendly with him, but I just asked him to give us a written explanation of what happened, just like a play-by-play of what happened, and also some written proof that they're going to pay for everything and how long. Like, for example, if 6 months down the road Miss Murphy has a problem because of this injury, I'm not paying for that. She is brave. Yep, we love her. She today acts like nothing happened. She doesn't care. She's not sensitive about it at all. We've used some clippers on her to cut a little bit of her hair too, just to test her out. She didn't care. So she's not, thankfully, she doesn't seem like she's scarred. Well, she's not emotionally scarred from it. That was footsteps. I heard somebody running. Oh no. He said that they would pay as long as we went to their veterinarian, that they would keep paying. And he's gonna write everything up and email it to me. Yo. Hi. She's like a mannequin. Kinda. Yep. Circle to dodge. If you dodge just before an enemy's attack lands, you'll perform a perfect dodge and recover stamina. Okay. Let's try that.
Stay back.
I'm running. Bye. Does the damn thing run? Okay, so she's gonna arch back a little bit before she attacks. Got it. So that sound is my perfect parry sound. Jesus. Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you've chosen casual or story, being grabbed by enemies will not cost... Okay, I didn't, so... What am I supposed to do? Why is there a circle on her? Alright, I'm gonna keep running out. Oh, I'm like focused on her, I see. That circle might just be focus. Go, 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 run it out, girl, run it.
If this keeps up...
Let me just take some pills. Alright, I got out of that. Reminds me a little bit of the mannequins from Silent Hill 2. Except for her movement was pretty significantly different. Like, the mannequins kind of, like, grab onto you. Oh, I need a weapon. Please give me a weapon. Red capsules. Local doctors note there are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms by not taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-san will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some town elders who claim to have broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-san. Okay. That was creepy, and, you know, I wish the groomer who hurt Murph whatever she needs in life, but probably a different job would be helpful at this stage, because I don't think she's very good. I don't want to talk to them or anything. What the hell? I hear an enemy. Oh, hi. You come here often? A butcher would fit. Yes, I agree. So there's a doorway over here. So if I go all the way to the end, keep going straight. I better get a weapon at some point. It shows weapons. Oh. No, I want to go back the other way. I want to get up there. How do I do that? So there's some stairs over where she's at. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I don't like this at all. Here we go.
Anyone here?
You're gonna need some more violent content before you agree with canceling this. Okay, well, we'll see. We're early game. We don't even have a weapon yet. Some red capsules. Okay. It does have that great, like, helpless feeling right now of many moments in Silent Hill that I've experienced in the past where you don't know what to do. Journal updated with what? Use X to look through stuff. Okay. Got it. And that got me nothing. Guns? Nope. If she, like, suddenly picks up a couple of, like, Uzis or something, that would be great. An assault rifle. Not ready to leave yet. Let's see what's upstairs. Hopefully it's not another one of those bastards. Ew. Oh, what? It's like a living mask. Bloody key. A key with unknown bloodstains. Not sure what it unlocks. I'm guessing that's gonna be... A minigun would be awesome. Laura Deagle. Yep. When you're near certain objects, examine them. Yep. Okay, I got that. Yeah, I don't like the way that thing moved, but at least I got plenty of capsules. I'll take one for good measure. I feel like Max Payne down in the painkillers. Nada. Yokan. A jelly-like dessert, filled with red bean paste. I love red bean. Greatly restores health, can also be used as an offering. I wonder what the offerings are about. Whoa, holy shnikes. Well, ma'am, I don't know you very well, but I also don't want to know you. What the? Oh. Go, 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 go. Run it out. She said this isn't good. Yeah, you think? Okay, this feels good.
This isn't good. I really hope Shu and Rinko are all right.
Kind of like every once in a while I see stuff off the beaten path here that look like I could do something. I gotta get to know this girl's name better so I can yell at her. So hang on a second. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the journal. Where's the people at? Me. Her name is Hinako. Okay. Alright. Looks like straight, and then I think it's gonna be like a cut through here. Somewhere around here. No, probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep exploring the dark. Oh, wait. I want to see if I can perfect dodge. That was not a perfect dodge. Alright. We'll just move on then. Pretend that didn't happen. The music sets the stage really well. Antique comb, a small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies, yields a great deal of faith when it's enshrined. I don't know what that means. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith. Use faith at a Hakora to fully restore your sanity. If you've chosen casual or story, it doesn't matter. Use faith you have received a Hakora to obtain Omamori. Okay. Let's try this. We'll try the antique comb. I got 300 faith out of that. I'm sure that'll be important to me some other time. And let's go for a secondary. I got faith, but what did faith do for me? I guess there's some religious undertones here. I think probably centered around whatever religion was popular in Japan at the time. I don't know. Maybe Taoism?
What now? Rinko!
Oh, that's not Rinko. Hey, a lead pipe. Pick it up, girl. We can do this. Pick it up, girl. We'll do this. R1 for light attack, though you won't deal as much damage, you'll be able to attack more swiftly. R2 for heavy attack, but your movements will be slower. Alright. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Sunchild? Okay, thanks for looking that up. Square to lock onto an enemy. Okay, that's what I did before, I see. I like the throat singing that's going on here. Oh, you bitch.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's dead, alright. The throat singing is awesome. Awesome. Oh. That's cool. Okay, now I feel like I'm in business. Just like James, we found a nice steel pipe. Lead pipe, steel pipe, whatever it is. Doesn't mean I always have to fight, though. I think a lot of this I can just run away from. Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it's possible to do a counter. Visual hint indicating a counter is possible will be visible for longer when you're using L2 to focus. If no visual hint is shown, you can't counter it. I don't know what's happening here. Oh. Game over. So is it gonna work? Okay, cool. Yep. 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 Bitch. It does seem like when the action is happening, and it does remind me of Michael Myers deeply, and Chucky, I guess. Her name means youth and cheerfulness. That's nice. I want to get this counter stuff going on. I haven't quite figured out the timing, but it says there's going to be a visual indicator. Yep. Got this. I got it. So when you hold L2 to focus, oh, there it is. I saw it. Did you see it? Her body kind of like turned like a little bit of like an oil wash color, like a little bit of green mixed with red. Just for a split second there. But the timing was right. It felt good to me. These are the enemies that were bullying me at the beginning that I ran away from, I think. Yeah, that was solid. I'll do that all day. Looks like there might be a way to get upstairs right here. No. Can I bash this gate? Oh. Damn. Sounds to me like there's still someone out here. A toolkit. Portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons durability. Use toolkits to repair your weapons. Toolkits can be added to your item shortcut using down. Once the weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. I think it's telling me to heal the weapon. Where's my weapon strength, though? Ah, it's that little C-shaped thing. Okay, got it. Who else is here?
Shu, where are you?
Light damage is R1, heavy damage is R2, but if you counter, it looked like a heavy hit. Hey, Buster, what's up? gotta find someone else to hit with this pipe. Come on, game. Yeah, there we go. See, that was a counter. Alright, these are acting real low level at this point. I'm happy with that. Got it. I think this is about to conclude. Ramen, the best-selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Greatly restores max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. I've seen bottles like this. They have like a little ball in the neck. I think it's for flavor, but I don't know. Gorgeous George. Nothing useful in that basket. Boss fight? You can restore your sanity at a Hokora, taking... Oops. I think my sanity's looking okay. Good. A new steel pipe. Awesome. Let's save my progress. What's a random Omamori? Look at the little foxes. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to try and draw one. Sure. Omamori Plum increases max stamina. Oh, are these like, hang on, these might be... I think... Awesome, so they're charms. Alright. Yep. I think it was Paul who accidentally typed gorgeous instead of George, so I just read it as Gorgeous George. I wouldn't touch that, personally. So that's your friend that had all those flowers growing out of her skin? Pretty gross. I don't see her wearing one. I'm guessing maybe wrist? Like a bracelet? Or maybe just something that she ties or holds. I don't know. Good, Buster. Glad to hear it, man. I'd probably just stay there and eat.
Since you were little,
Ah, damn it.
you dreamed of a different life. A family that owned a candy store. Instead of some stuffy old shrine.
Okay, so this is the young lady. Her father's the priest in town.
Here, it's all yours. As much candy as you could ever want.
It's a really good question. I'm going to look for photo mode in a second.
Sweet dreams.
Buster, thanks for asking. Just sit and eat bulldog noodles and candy. My knee is improving daily, but it's still hurt. And then Murphy's doing great. She's doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. And the other member of my family is now sick with some sort of cold and sinus thing. So our house is a little bit turned upside down right now.
The store's closed for the day. Sakuko. Even if no matter what.
Yeah. What's up now? Gotcha. So not... Yeah, this looks like a boss fight. Oh, no, 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 no. Nice. Perfect. Perfect switch into this little cinematic cutscene. Get it, Hanako. Thanks, George. The pipe is the, like, essential Silent Hill weapon. Hey, look at that. It's my shop. I think this concludes the tutorial. I wonder what kind of other nasties we're going to run into in this game. Okay, so about an hour and 5 minutes to get through. The baby bird takes her first steps. The baby bird.
Are you all right? Do not push yourself. Take a moment to rest if you need to.
Imagine if we found a katana sword. Could just cut those things up. No big deal. A temple, maybe? Maybe, perhaps.
Where am I?
I think you're right. And notice there's a bird at the top that says find a way out. So my guiding, maybe her spirit animal is a little bird. Just like Sushi. Chop chop.
What's this?
More foxes. And looks like some offerings, like a fan. Looks like probably something like a, I don't know what that is. Something you would keep liquid in. And like a kimono. I don't know what else that is. Oh, this might be a riddle. Thy restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Okay, so that's to do with offerings. Oh, yeah, it is a puzzle. All right. Let's get into this. Let's first examine everything. This is a fan for fanning. This one, like I thought, looks like something, maybe a container for sake, or it kind of looks like it has blood all over it, but is there anything on the bottom? There's a little flower on the bottom, which might be helpful. Is there something on this? Leaves. Looks like bamboo leaves, if I had to guess. Oh, this is a gross looking little snack, but it's a rat. And there's a leaf wrapped around it with a red... I think it's holding something. So it could be something like an urn. Could be an urn. This you can see is it's a bird. Oh, cool. It's a bird wearing a kimono. And at the bottom of it, it looks like it has some cherry blossoms. Sushi rat and then kimono bird. So this has cherry blossoms on it. I think that's what those are. And I see something up there that looks like a cherry blossom. And then finally, what type of animal is this? Oh, fish. Fish with like something growing out of their mouth. And on this, there are clouds. Or I guess those could be trees. All right, I think I know what to do here. So we're going to take this, and this has the bamboo on it. So we're going to put this here. This one has flowers on the bottom, so we're going to put it here. There's the flower. Yeah, this might not be too hard. This one has a leaf. I'm going to go ahead and put the rat on the leaf. And then I'm going to get this on the first try, I think. This one has cherry blossom. Unknown Noob sent a gifted membership. It went to IJ97. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for continuing to support the channel. Ready? First try? Yeah. It all makes sense now. But what does it mean? I don't know. It's some sort of offering. Maybe a boss fight? I love puzzles. I freaking love puzzles. They're so fun. So very fun. Time for us to leave. My sanity, which I think... Hang on. Taking a couple pills there I think was smart. I was about to lose my sanity altogether. Gonna be what's her name's father.
Good morning. That must have been some nightmare.
Nightmare?
Are you injured?
Whoa.
You must not be so reckless.
The kitsune.
You should take better care of yourself.
Thanks.
Shall we get going? Hinako.
Who are you? I don't know if I want to go with you, but then again, you're not trying to kill me right now, so I think that's fine.
Where?
What's wrong? This way.
I'm waiting for one of these characters to be voiced by Charles. I'm just gonna be honest. Follow Fox Mask.
Mind your step.
Yeah, you think? Where are you leading me to? And where are we? Yeah, I agree. I think puzzles in games are... The best ones are the ones that like really drive you crazy for a little while. I know both Arthur and I have documented times when we were angry at puzzles, but they are really good. They are pretty damn cool. Hey, these look like familiar things. Like maybe these are wishes or something. I think I've seen these somewhere before. I also would not be surprised to hear Nasir, or whatever his real name is, Nasir, the voice of Charles from Red Dead Redemption 2. We've heard him in so many games now. He's going to be in GTA 6 too. You know it. You know it. Only because he's worked for Rockstar, but also because he's prolific. He's everywhere.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, are you telling me to hurry up? Alright, I'll run. You swear you heard him in James Bond. It would not surprise me. It's a cool drawing on the backside, but it's a circle that's with a cross through it. Can I look at others? Circle with a cross through it. A triangle with a Y. And it looks like some sort of weird caravan. Okay. Looks like the Eye of Ra, kind of. And those are a flower I don't recognize. Whoa, did you see that? Look at that lady with the neck. Oh, my head's in the way. Look at her. I don't want her to haunt me in my dreams. Or during daylight. Okay, so there's a lot of duplication here. Nothing on this one. Another duplicate. I know. Crazy lady. I wonder if we're going to run into her at some point. Another duplicate. Okay. What all this means, I don't know. But I assume at some stage I'm gonna need to know.
Hinako. Follow me.
What? Okay. If you insist. That seems... Oh, blade. That's a tanto, I think is what they call that. Like a short katana. Like a knife to go with your katana. Pick it up, girl. Get it. A kaiken. A beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled. It doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Okay. What else is here? The Inari statue's laughing? Creepy. Nice. Alright, I got a blade now. That does tell me that maybe in the future there might be katana here. I could go for that. I really need something for my sanity. But I don't want to use anything. Like, I don't want to use any items yet. Great setting for Silent Hill that I never would have expected. Silent Hill is usually in the US.
What's this shrine?
Sorry. Don't mean to break the immersion.
I have prepared a key for you. This way.
Sorry, I'm not good with... fox mask as a mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him, I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you? And why are you leading me down this path? Hope he's a good guy. I'm just banking on the fact that he's good. He seems at least chaotic good.
This way,
Hinako. Over this way, Hanukkah. No, Hinako. Sorry. It's different. This is how I remember things, by the way. I just turn them into, like, stupid jokes, and then, it helps me remember things. A Yoken? Let's pray. Let's pray on it. Let's save my stuff here. All this stuff looks useful to me, so I'm not going to give up any of it. I'll look for collectibles as I go along here. He's luring me into this shrine. Look at the sky. Let's take a break and focus to see if there is a photo mode. It doesn't look like it. And that may be on purpose. I know Silent Hill 2 didn't have I don't think it had a photo mode. I don't remember it having one.
It's locked.
Look for hints. Ooh. Alright, so there's a lock.
Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen something like this before.
You have. You absolutely have. So let's take another look. So it has all the different symbols. Well, it has most of the different symbols. And another one.
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, so there are some places to look back for hints. One of them is at the shrine, but also if I go this way, looks like there's something up there. Because all that stuff happened way back here. Alright, time to look for some hints. That's exactly what I was thinking of. I couldn't tell you a single DJ Khaled song, but I've heard him say that so many times now. Yeah, going the right way. I'm sure he's a talented dude. I've just never heard any of his music. Well, I never heard any of it that stuck. I feel like at pretty much any time right now. Okay, so... Oh, this shouldn't be that bad. It must have had something in its mouth. Okay. Okay, so... I'm gonna head off to the right, see what I missed. I love this stuff. And the fact that it's so dark. If you guys are feeling like this is dark, don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, so this is a shortcut back to the beginning, I think. Or is this a completely different area? Yeah. Yeah, this is a completely different area because the other stuff... Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Controls are pretty good. Very much like controlling James. Very similar to controlling James. I don't know what I'm looking for yet, but taking another pass at these things seems smart. Can't fall in the water, so that's good. Oh, hi. I know it has something circled on it, but I just want to see what all this is. I think the place I'm headed is going to tell me a lot about what's going on. Bloodstained letter. Those of you who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the Oma Mori that protects against evil behind the Emma at... I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it to you. I do not think I have much use for it now, so it's hidden behind the Emma. I don't know what the Emma is, but... These things mean nothing to me right yet, other than the fact that they're on the... Okay, I've officially looked at every one of these. Feeling a little helpless. That's okay. Whoop. Bandages, so there's probably going to be some combat here at some point soon. I feel like this is one of those places where once I get to what I need to do, there's going to be some fighting. Like I'm going to open that door and some gnarly stuff is going to come out of it. Kudzu tea, a slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. Slowly restores health and current max sanity for a set time. Can also be used as an offering. Just put a save down real quick, since I'm here. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna try. Looks like I can go across. And then... I'm scanning for things that I can collect. I think they could be really helpful. Okay, off this way, there's a bunch of these things that don't mean anything to me yet, other than the fact that they have some... Hey, that's the doll from the beginning.
What's this doing here?
That doll better not come to life, I'm just saying. Lightning, cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. It's that time where I'm gonna go ahead and grab a notebook because these all feel like riddles that might be leading me. So, a lightning and tree. And then Earth, Kudzo, Prophet. Just gut instinct stuff here. Oh, perfect. As if I wasn't already. Ouch. That looks like something I want to kill. Yeah. What's up, chump? Come on, stupid. I. Got him.
It's over.
Well, it might not be over, but... That was messed up. Let's see, is he gone completely? Well, mostly. He only had that one move that I could counter. Let's see if we can find something back here. Nope, just a weird doll. Okay, so now the choice is to find the correct Emma. So Emmas, I guess, are those little things. And it said, one of these said, I hid something behind an Emma. You telling me I'm gonna have to look at all these things? Oh my god. Alright, so let me think about this. Lightning and a tree. Could be like flames? No.
That's not it.
Okay, I think the fact that she said something different tells me this might be. That was close, I think. Buster, I was asking about... That's really interesting. I was asking about school uniforms earlier, because we agree this is probably a school uniform. Lightning in the... Uh-oh. He's back. Nice. I got that dodge. Ouch. Got him again. Alright, cool. So I gotta work a little faster then. Yeah, he's pretty upset. which one of these to pick. Something, did I get something wrong? Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. See, this looks... I knew that was something. Lightning and a tree. I don't know what the hell that means. I think it's this one. The red, though.
That wasn't right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I think we should do that. There's plenty of people here, so if you guys want, I think this could easily, like, I'm down to play it, no doubt.
This seems right. Better look for more.
Okay, so this one is right. The little green tree. Okay.
It's still alive?
Come on, chop. Nope. There we go. Perfect dodge. I gotta bring him out here. I gotta lure him. Ah. Nope. Nope. Ah, that was, I see. Get off my back, son. A little snack to make me feel better. Okay, so this area is done. So I gotta make my way... Oh, this is confusing. There's nothing more to find here. So I gotta go someplace else. Where the hell's my lamp? Hey, what's that? A higashi, an assortment of small fruit-flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Alright. I like candy. Get the hell away from this guy. I don't think he's done. To whomever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you're already among the dead. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't feel true. Let's pull a save point in here. You know he's going to show up over here too. So I found the tree. The leaves from the tree. Oh, and there's lightning.
One left.
Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Whatever happened to Mayumi? Where were there more Emmas? Ah, I see. Down. Okay. Whoa. Yep. Let's just dried carcass. An animal carcass that's been properly packaged as an offering. It gives off a vague odor. Yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. All right.
This should be an offering.
Oh yeah, we're gonna offer that up. Like Facebook Marketplace. Ah, here we go. So, Earth and Kutsu. Hey, Unknown, thank you for sending another gifted one. It went to Eclipse's secret account. Okay. I don't know what Kutsu looks like. Uh-oh. I have no idea what Kutsu looks like, but I'm trying to find ones that don't look like anything else that we've seen. That could be Kutsu. I guess the yellow could be. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, combination lock dial. The combinations lock's missing dial.
All right, time to try that lock.
Should I have been writing everything down? I really wonder if I should have been writing down the combination along the way, or does she have it someplace? We're gonna find out. Nope. Don't care about you, boss. Yeah, it makes sense to me too, but I wonder if I should have written down the stuff that was on the back of them.
Seems like it's locked from the other side.
Son of a bitch. Whoa, still running. Alright, you know what? Oh, I can't see a damn thing.
Is it dead?
Oh, it better be dead. I'm like fighting in the pitch black. I have no idea what's going on. Alright. Let's run. It's got Elden Ring vibes. Cool. Oh, no. No, different. I'm guessing the thing in his mouth is going to be over here somewhere at the other shrine. I think there's probably something else hidden behind those, scrap paper. Mom and Dad, apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. Didn't deserve you as my parents. Guess I got what I deserved. Yikes. I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate. I can't say it's better than Silent Hill 2 because Silent Hill 2 was a remake of a game I absolutely loved. Okay, so now we have 3. Yeah, I should have done something different here. Oh, good. All right. It kept track for me. Bam. Okay. So the top one, we've got the moons facing away from each other. This one we got the cross, and finally we got this. Ta-da. I like it so far, though. I'm down to play.
That man, where'd he go?
Stone key. A key fashioned from a mysterious stone. Looks like jade. Judging from what he said, it's probably something precious. I think jade is probably what that is.
So you accept my gift? I fashioned this key from mystic jade.
Jade. There we go.
Especially for you.
Especially for me?
Once you insert that key into the Inari statue,
I get it. So the ball and then the jade key is going to go in the mouth of the other statue. Don't trust the fox mask. Damn it. Alright, run it out. We don't have time for this. Holy, hey. You know what? Alright, Chump, you ready? Look at him trying to block things out. Done. I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. I don't know which way to go, so I'm just running. Whoa. It's okay, it's okay. I like this, like, perfect attack concept. Oops, she's out, she's out. Hang on. Damn. Damn. Wonder how far it's back it's gonna put me. Hopefully just at the point where I was at. Yep, alright, that's fine. Alright, so I gotta get a little bit better at that. So, something's happening. I've run out of stamina, maybe? He is like the gift that keeps on giving, and I don't like him very much. I can't run, though. That's for sure. I know I can't run. Come on. So I can't hold down L2 for very long. You see those little flowers in the bottom corner? That's kind of her, like, ability stamina. I got it now. Just have to be quick on it. Alright. Alright, stupid. Yep. I'm gonna go this way and just get the hell out of Dodge. I know. It hurts. Just keep focusing. See, like that? Well, I gotta I gotta do something here to get her back on track with her stamina. She's tiring out. I gotta get something going on here. Oh no, there's two of them running. I'm just running. Forget this. I'm just running. Yep, I'm out. I'm out. Damn. Definitely a boss fight. And I really don't think there was a way I could have stood up to that.
The door from earlier was for welcoming visitors. However, this door denies all but the select few who may tread sacred ground.
Am I allowed inside?
Why, of course. Today you are most welcome. We must continue on ahead. Shall we rest first?
She's like,
okay.
Hell no, let's get inside.
I think.
Tell me if you need a break. Now then, onward.
Go ahead and close the door now. There you go. Yeah, you might as well. Well, that's suspicious. What was that all about? The fox's guidance. The fox watches over the chicken coop.
Hinako.
Hey, it's our friend Shu.
Talk to me. Oh, thank goodness. Well, you never have been one to go down without a fight.
Shu, you're alive.
So, where's Sakuko?
She's dead. Or at least we think she's under there.
What is happening? Not a soul left in town. Some kind of terrible dream?
There are monsters around every corner. It's one nightmare after another.
Still though, I got lucky. Even if no one else is left in this world, it's good to know you're still around.
Wait, what about Rinko?
She just said she needed to talk to me about something.
Rinko was supposed to be with you. How do we know if she's all right?
Sorry. I guess I was confused. We all got split up and ran off. I haven't seen Rinko since.
But where would she even go at a time like this?
Maybe she went home. Let's go find her. partner.
Partner. In storytelling, they've so far done a pretty good job, kind of like the other Silent Hill games where people's dialogue
What's wrong?
doesn't always
Keep up. or I'll
feel
leave you
right.
behind.
You know, they're kind of whimsical, or they're like talking about things as if things are normal, but they're not normal, or then they're pointing out that it's abnormal.
All right. I need to focus. Need to find Rinko.
Need to find Rinko. If you haven't had a chance to vote on the poll, please do so, but it does look like this is going to be, based on the poll as it stands right now, I think this seems like something that I could play on Wednesdays. Totally different than what we normally play, but at the same time, it's a Silent Hill game, so it falls into that category of dark and weird storytelling that I like a lot. And I don't know, from what I've seen so far, it also kind of, I like Japanese culture, especially old Japanese culture is pretty cool. So I don't know why the enemy or whatever's haunting this world seems to like these flowers a lot. I don't quite know why that is yet. I know they killed whatever her name is with flowers, so they turned her into basically a pot of flowers, a human plant. Yes, queen. And familiar, Silent Hill is usually a very lonely situation. Silent Hill 2, he goes to the town of Silent Hill and there's no one around. Unknown, thanks for another gifted membership. And at Zombies21 got it. I'm sure they'll get an email and stop in and say hello. Maybe they won't catch this show, but they can catch one in the future. Thank you. Thanks for doing all the stuff you do to support the channel. To the top, baby. We're headed there. So I think, unless, you know, you guys, if someone wants to talk to me privately about it too, just hit me up on Discord if you have feelings about it. But I think it looks cool. A great chatting with you too, George. Thank you. And right on. Okay, Friday and Saturday this week are going to be just as scheduled. Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. I have no idea how close I am to the end, but I know there's plenty of stuff to do. It's been a pretty limitless source of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a complete change of gears, which is another thing I kind of like about this. It's been a while since I've played like a suspenseful, puzzle-based game with a little bit of optional combat. I like it. I also like the vibe of it a lot, so we're at 83% yes. I'm going to go ahead and close out the poll now for the 17%, which I think is like 2 of you or so. Hang in there. I change games all the time, so this probably, I can't imagine it's a super long game. It literally took less than 10 minutes to install, and I think the majority of the installation is graphics. So I think the storyline will float by pretty quickly. And not that I want it to, but I think it'll be like Silent Hill 2. Probably won't be a crazy long game. If it is, I'd be very surprised. And it's linear for the most part. So worst case scenario, I'll get lost or I'll get stuck on some puzzles and that'll be time consuming. But anyway, the vote is complete. This will be what I play on Wednesdays for a while. But of course, if you have individual feedback that you don't feel like sharing here right now, you know where to find me. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay away from flower monsters and stay out of the Kitsune's property. It seemed like that was a pretty dangerous place to be. Thank you for all that you do. I'll see you around.
In a world where pixels glow, we unite and play. Echoes of adventure each night and day. With every quest we conquer.